Who are you? Who are you and why are you here?
Sir, why are you so hastened to pull a knife on your elders?
I like fighting. It is the knightly thing to do.
How can you like fighting?
It is the knightly thing to do.
Well, you see, in my time, fighting was not normal. It was evil.
How so?
Well, you see, wars don't create anything, they just destruct. They take away life, they take away kids from their family. Hate is an evil thing.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I am the wart.
I know who you are. My name's T.H. White. I wrote the book, The Once and Future King.
If
You're just merely a character in my book.
If you created me, then why would you make me this way?
Look at you, so young and beautiful and strong. I just created you as a mirror image of myself when I was younger. So ignorant.
How am I ignorant?
Well, you see, back when you talked about fighting being good in chapter 2, that's not the way life's supposed to be.
So you mean when I said I like fighting, it is the knightly thing to do, you wrote that?
Yes, I started the book that way to show the ignorance of our youth.
I'm never good enough. I always come second to my brother Kay.
You see, when I was younger, my parents hated me. They were abusive. My dad was an alcoholic. He didn't come home some nights. My mom, she beat me. She pushed me around. But at the age of 14, my parents split up, and I went to live with my grandparents. And then my life started to change. I started to get an education. I started to learn more. I didn't like it at first, but as I went to college, I learned what education was really about, too.
So if that's what your future held, what will mine hold?
Well, you see, in the future, you're not going to always be second in life. Even because the odds are against you in the start doesn't mean it controls where you finish.
Wow. Thank you so much, T.H. White.
It's nice.
Hi, I'm Marilyn. Do you have any nasty warts around? Because I got a brand new serum that'll get rid of all your warts. Oh, a wart! Serum turns your warts out of the way and turns them into something brand new. You'll be the best king you've ever been.
I'm Barack Obama, and I love Warp Begon.
Oh, and if you're a big hunk like this, try Warp Begon extra, extra large.
Oh, yeah!
Copper snakes, ladders, slicish 2, hepatar reddish, stomata ferru.
Merlin!
Oh, my dear boy, what is the news?
I've just met our creator, T.H. White.
Oh, a good pal of mine. What did he have to tell you, my boy?
Well, at first I was upset because of how I'm always second to my brother Kay, but then he taught me about how I will come to do great things.
Oh, as I always say, my boy, education is the best thing for a down heart.
Yeah, he was telling me about how fighting just causes problems and we don't need to fight to be noble.
Ah, my boy, you seem to have a head start past your own good wit. Oh, my boy, what? You have much to learn yet in the world. T.H. White and I have much more in common than you may think. I've been with him ever since he's been with me, though he does not always believe it himself.
Who goes?
T.H. White.
Oh, Merlin, how nice to see you.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a very long time. How are you?
I am fine. How have you been?
No, not too shabby myself.
Well, I think we better have a talking about what's going on with the wart.
Preposterous. How can you say that? Everything in this book I have made, all your thoughts are my thoughts. All you have done is what I have thought you have done. You are supposed to be leading after my example.
T.H. White! You mess too much with your thoughts and inner beliefs. You do not understand everything you think you do. Everything that you put into that book was a creation of your own mind, but you do not understand it, and I believe that is why you wrote the book in general.
We cannot end all wars by acting like they're not there. We must teach our youth about what is going to happen.
People need to learn themselves, just like you, about the true horrors of war. They cannot be taught by an omnipotent God such as yourself.
Ah, Merlin, you fool. You do not know the purpose of this book.
Then what is the purpose of the book, T.H.?
Look out there. In the wild. There's fights going on. There's wars out there. We can't stop it all, but we need to stop some. We need to make a difference.
T.H. White, you made me the way I am, and I cannot stand for your superficial and ignorant pleas against the battles that people fight every day.
How do you see
I agree. War is bad, but the way you made me does not make it in yourself any way a reflection upon you.
Well, I see what you have to say here, Merlin. But what do you think is going to happen if we just continue to fight these wars? What is good going to come from this?
People should have to learn how to deal with wars themselves and not be told what to do from superficial backsight.
You are his mentor. You must tell him that he can go against war. We need to have people standing up against the war.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Kay. Kay?
Every kiss begins with K. Every kiss begins with K. Every kiss begins with K. Oh, Lancelot, how nice to see you.
How do you know me?
So, I created you. I'm T.H. White. Nice to meet you.
I don't shake hands with a fool.
Oh, Lancelot.
Lancelot, this is your creator, T.H. White. He wrote the story that you are in.
I'm too perfect for a story.
Lancelot, do you remember the quote that I once said to you?
If people reach perfection, they vanish, you know.
Good old quote from book 3. How are you?
I should be in love with Guinevere.
Oh, you fool. I'm sorry, Lancelot.
You are the fool.
You have much to
I am
learn,
perfect!
my boy.
Lancelot.
Lancelot, my fine gentleman. I think you should learn from your creator and...
Why did you create me?
Well, as you see, Lancelot, we needed an arrogant figure like yourself, not to be offensive.
I'm not arrogant, I'm perfect.
As you see, you
Lancelot,
I'm perfect!
try to understand.
Understand what?
Everything
fool?
that you are is a pigment of his mind.
What you can see is you are a great soldier. You are the best soldier in the world, Lancelot.
I am.
You may have the physical capacities that we don't. Me and Merlin both exceed your mental capacity.
I will not stand for this!
Lancelot, come back!
No!
Lancelot!
Arthur, yes, I just met with the author of a story.
What's his name?
T.H. White.
T.H. White.
He proved to me that I wasn't as perfect as I thought I was.
You're a perfectly noble man.
I am a perfectly noble man.
Who does he think he is?
I don't know. He obviously is very powerful. He told me that I do not deserve Guinevere.
Guinevere is my wife.
Guinevere is mine.
She is
I
mine.
discovered I'm the best knight in the land.
I am a noble warrior. I will defeat you.
Either way, T.H. White taught me that perfection is not everything and no one is perfect. You should meet
You know
him.
what? I would like to hear from
You should meet him.
Let me meet him.
Gentlemen,
T.H. White, my boy.
Is this the T.H. White you speak of?
There's the T.H. White.
And
Just
he's
a
the
fool.
legend of Guinevere's head.
See?
I deserve Guinevere.
But T.H. White says she is mine.
Why do you believe you deserve Guinevere?
I thought I was perfect. I thought I was the best.
I'm a brave, noble warrior who honors her and respects her.
That is true. That is true. And T.H. White told me, he gave me an epiphany. He told me, you deserve her, and I am not perfect.
As you know, you cannot be perfect. Perfection is impossible. You need to know what you're about and what you're
When
made
one
for.
becomes perfect, they vanish. There's no perfection.
Then you are still here, therefore you are not perfect.
I am not perfect.
As you know,
I
no
am
man
sorry.
has ever vanished because no one has ever attained perfection.
I am sorry, King Arthur. You deserve her, my boy.
Thank you,
You guys need to know the reason that Guinevere was brought in between
Can you
two.
explain this to us?
As you see, Guinevere is a symbolic feature in this book.
Guinevere is the heat to my heart, but she belongs with this boy right here.
She is my other half.
your
Guinevere
other half.
is how two friends can just be broken apart over something.
It's
so
almost
small.
like this
I
heat
forgive
is
you, my
making me
friend.
sweat.
I forgive you, my
It
friend.
almost feels like it's hot in here.
I forgive you. My friend, I forgive you.
I'm sorry, my boy.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
T.H. White, my boy. T.H. White.
White,
You're such a good man, T.H. White.
you are the best.
Later, my fellow man.
Thank you for the realization. King Arthur.
So, my man,
I'm
how's it
glad-
going
I'm
otherwise?
glad we are friends.
How is it going otherwise, man?
War.
War?
I've had a realization. War should not be started by one man.
What should it be started by?
It should be started by a nation, but war is bad. Peace. We need to promote
Is
peace.
that the message we need spread to our people?
Peace is as close to perfection as you can get.
And once we achieve that perfection, we will disappear?
Correct. Peace is harmony, and harmony is friendship.
And we are friends.
We need to thank T.H. White.
Gentlemen, do you know why I called this meeting today?
I have no clue.
Well, a little birdie told me that you two had spoken to T.H. White.
Yes, we had.
He was a very interesting man.
Yeah.
I thought we could talk about it and maybe learn a little bit about ourselves and about
That
T.H.
is a
White.
good idea,
shall,
my
we
kind
shall.
sir.
We shall.
So, Arthur,
Yes?
you were
Berlin?
once called the Wart.
Yes.
How do you feel you have progressed throughout this journey of yours?
When I was a wart, I was a young, innocent lad who had no experience in the outside world. I had no clue of the violence and horrors of war. But as I progressed to become Arthur, King Arthur, I quickly matured and realized life isn't what it seems.
Very interesting. Through my retrospect, I have seen many things and heard many things. I have felt many things. But the one thing that I do know more than anything else is that you can never be too sure of yourself.
Yes, I also have learned that. I learned that perfection is impossible.
That is interesting.
Yes, I have been humanized. I have been brought down to a normal level, peasantly.
Peasantly.
I am peasantly.
Lancelot, you
I
are
have realized that I do not deserve everything, especially my boy King Arthur's girl Guinevere.
How do you feel that your life represented in this story has affected T.H. White?
I have realized that maybe T.H. White's ideas of war and peace have been strung out across my entire characterization. And maybe, just maybe, my arrogance is war.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Arthur, you were once a boy that gleamed for war and found joy in violence. How have you changed?
I've realized that war is not fun. It is costly, and I do not find joy in it. I find joy in peace and quiet.
Myself, my boy.
I also realized T.H. White had maybe a harder life than I realized. I didn't know that so many peasants had such a hard life, like parental abuse and alcoholics.
I am proud of both you boys.
Thank you,
I have also learned in myself and through T.H. White's thoughts that everything that he put into the books has been gleamed through his characters, myself included.
Yes, yes.
I am his
can feel it.
imagination, and whether I be
I can feel the connection.
whether I be smarter than him or not,
The electric.
we are both electric.
Yes! We are all electricity.
We have such good chemistry.
Alright.
All right, let us go to bed, my boy.
Alright.
Whoa, look at the hour. That was the craziest dream I had. I wonder if all those characters will show the world what I really have to say about it.
You're gonna be like,
Should we go in that room?
if there's just not, we're gonna run out of rooms if we keep.
As I once said.
Ah, yes, Camelot.
Hi, I'm Barack Obama. I'm Barack Obama. And I love Warpagum.
Ah, Merlin, you fool. You must not know. What is this book about? What?
This is-
What is the purpose? What is it? Yes, I started the book that way to show the ignorance of our youth.
Thank you. Cut it.